Hello, and welcome to tonight's stream. I hope you all are having a lovely evening. I have been vibing for most of the day. I had work, and then I played Commander, so, pretty chill. Speaking of work, I'm super duper excited because Monday is when I get to start my new job, and I'm very much looking forward to it. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice to, get paid a little bit more, and to be able to work from home for 99% of it. Beautiful. I love it. I love working from home. It's very nice. I don't have to spend tons of money in gas and, leave my house. I mean, of course, sometimes I have to pick up supplies and stuff, but for the most part, it's based at my house, and I love that, and I'm super excited. I will try and post information about the streams and stuff that I'll be doing for Hilltop, probably on my Instagram. I'll maybe see about doing a community post on YouTube, but I have to remember how to do that. I've done it before, I just have to remember how to do it again. But yeah, so I will try and get the word out. I may be doing a Hilltop stream and a regular stream on Monday, because I don't have to do my other job. I don't have my work at the game store. This is gonna get confusing. I'm gonna be talking about work, and half the time it's gonna be my job for Hilltop, and half the time it's gonna be my other job, and y'all are just gonna be so confused. Yeah, game store, I don't work on Monday. So Monday will be for streams and sorting magic stuff too, because I really need to sort a lot of cards. A lot of cards. Maybe eventually I will get some stuff accomplished there. I'm gonna take a quick second and check orders. Also move that evolving box because it was sitting on top of this chilling rain box and blocking a big part of my computer screen. So I would like to be able to see that. Yeah, not too much changing on the board. I mean, I haven't really been streaming much this week. I've been a bit distracted. But I mean, overall, there's still lots of good stuff on there too, I guess, since I haven't been doing too many streams. We've still got lots of Fusion Strike, Astral, Chilling, Metazoo, got Brilliant Stars, Evolving Skies, Ghosts from the Past, and even Crimson Invasion and Celebrations. So any ghosts in these Ghost 2 packs. Nobody's pulled a ghost from these ones yet. We're still waiting for somebody to get another ghost. It has been too long. So I'm really hoping we pull somebody a ghost soon. But yeah, no ghosts from this display at least. So there is hope. We just want a spicy ghost. Is it too much to ask? I don't think so. Man, ghost rares are so much fun. We got a couple traded in at work today, and every time we get them traded in, I'm just like, how do people part with these? They're just so cool. But I guess somehow they're just like, this is fine. I will be without this ghost rare. I mean, maybe they have multiples. I guess it would be slightly less hard to part with a ghost rare if you had 3 of them. But that's a whole playset. Maybe 4 of them. 4 of them, because then you have a playset plus 1, and who needs the extra one if, you've already got a playset, right? I don't even know. We also got a lot of really neat Pokemon stuff and, a lot of vintage cards especially. Tons of, Shadowless stuff, a few first edition things, and some really nice holofoils, that actually were taken care of. So much of the time when we get vintage holofoils traded in at work, they're in pretty sketchy, beat up, rough condition, but these ones were actually light play near mint. I was just like, somebody took care of their cards. Ooh, and also really cool, included with that, they traded in a Ancient Mew, still sealed in the original plastic. I was just like, whoa, that's kind of cool. Send them back and be like, so there were no ghosts in this Ghosts from the Past box, so I need my money back, because this is false advertisement. Thank you. Though, I mean, I guess we have pulled some of the Ghost Trick stuff, so feel like we'd have to worry about them, like, arguing, like, well, but you did. That'd be a messy battle. Like, oh. My smoke detector. It just said hi. Shout out to my smoke detector for being partially out of batteries. It was weird, it did that once the other day. Also on stream. It's never happened not on stream. I mean, I'm only up in my room, like, at night. But I'm awake most of the night. So, and I feel like that would also wake me up if it went off, but no, honestly, probably no. That probably wouldn't be enough to wake me up. Japanese Deoxys promo for the movie. I'm not certain if I have or not. I've seen so many Pokemon cards. It's hard to keep track. It's kind of funny. Today, some kids were coming in, and one of them was, like, telling me something about one of his cards, and the other kid was like, yo, she doesn't care, like, and I was like, actually, I'm, like, really obsessed with Pokemon. Like, you know, a lot obsessed. I have so many Pokemon cards. I was like, I have thousands upon thousands of cards. I definitely am always interested in Pokemon. And I know a lot about it, but not everything. Maybe one day. One day I will know everything about every aspect of the Pokemon TCG, and anybody that says anything about it will just be probably annoyed by me, like, butting in and being like, oh, did you know this fun fact about that thing you just said that goes way deeper detail than you really even would ever care about? You know? But it would still be fun to know lots of stuff. I mean, a lot of people will ask questions, like people that are newer to the game, or sometimes people that are in the shop for, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic will notice the Pokemon cards and ask a couple questions, and I mean, I already know a lot, and so I'm able to answer a pretty good bit of questions. And I mean, I can answer tons of Magic questions too. Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably the least, but I do still follow a lot on, like, you know, the Yu-Gi-Oh! News and whatnot, since, I mean, there are a lot of people playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And they do be talking about what's good. I mean, all of my coworkers right now have played or do play Yu-Gi-Oh! So, you know, they'll talk a lot about stuff that's in and whatnot, and so I get to learn without having to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Just collect the frog cards. All of the frogs. I found out about multiple more frogs that I need to get. There's so many Yu-Gi-Oh! Frogs that I need to get a hold of. I mean, there's a lot of magic frogs, too. I just need all the frogs from all the TCGs. I need every single, like, Froakie. Yes, just hordes of Froakies. Beautiful. And I know there's, like, a handful of magic frogs, like the Gitrog monster. He's a funny guy. I should show y'all this funny guy. The Gitrog monster. Pull up. There we go. Look at this silly guy. Ooh, there's a Judge promo one. It's extra spicy. But yeah, so he's just super nice. He's having a snack in this picture. He's got Death Touch, which on its own is great. I love Death Touch. And then in the beginning of your upkeep, you have to sack it unless you sack a land, which is a little bit sad. But you can play an additional land on each of your turns, so, like, it's not as big of a problem. And when one or more land cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, you get to draw a card. So, you are going through lands left and right. But, like, if you play, there's a card called Crucible of Worlds that lets you play lands from your graveyard. That plus the Gitrog monster, like, it would not be that unfortunate they were going to graveyard, because you'd just be like, hey, I'm gonna take these back and put them on the board. So, yeah. He's a cool little guy. I kind of want to build him. Maybe one day. Anyways, I think we might have gotten our first order, so let me check that real quick. Take a quick break from the Gitrog. Alrighty, Ghost from the Past 2 is getting wiped off the board once again. Let's hope we get some good spice. So there's 2. We got the 2 mini boxes that we will open as we go. And let's get some good spicy ghosts for Zombie. It's about time. We need the ghosts. We require the ghosts. We need them to go on. And do you want bulk or just hits for these? There's the smoke alarm again. I'm gonna need to find new batteries for it. We got the Agent of Miracles Jupiter, Contract with the Void, Bluebeard the Plunder Patrol Shipwright, the Sanctuary in the Sky, and DDD Vice King Requiem. Not the spice we would like. You know, since last time I was streaming and my smoke alarm started beeping, it only did it once, and so I was kind of expecting it to be the same tonight, but it might keep bothering me. I might have to like pause stream to like go find batteries and figure out how to reach it, because I am not tall and my ceiling is tall, so I'll have to figure that out at some point. Or I'll just suffer it all night long, and then tomorrow I'll be like, hey Dad, my smoke alarm needs batteries, and he'll just be like, got it, and then I'll wait for him to put batteries in it. We got a Doppel Warrior. Alright. We take Ferris's. Vision Hero Ferris is not a bad hit. Pretty popular guy. Go ahead and snip into this next mini box. Is it very loud for you guys? Like, that's my question. Like, it's loud for me because it's like 5 feet away from my ear. But like, is it, can you guys hear it when it beeps? And if so, is it really annoying, or is it just like, you know, barely noticeable? Because if it bothers you guys, I will replace it. But if you don't care, then I will just leave it, because I don't want to have to find... I mean, technically, I could just stand on this chair to do it. I think that would be, I think that I'd be able to reach it. It's just, this is a spinny office chair, so it's not exactly super safe to stand on, but I still do it almost on it, like every other day, probably. Wasn't even paying attention to any noise. Hey, I mean, if you guys can't hear it, that is perfect. I will just randomly, like, jump throughout the night when I hear it, when I'm not ready for it. Alright, we got a Fossil Fusion. There's a Math Mech Edition. Got Tenny Spirit Ashuna. And a Dark Alligator. Not very spicy. I'll see, it went off again, but I didn't jump that time. That time I was ready for it, because I was actively thinking about it. So it's okay. I wasn't surprised that time. Soon enough I'll be so used to it that I just won't even notice. Alright, we got a Melfic Cypher End Dragon. Cyber End, not Cypher. Bill Cypher. Gravity Falls. I love Gravity Falls. That was like one of my favorite shows. I wish that they didn't, you know, end it forever. Like, that and Phineas and Ferb were some of the, like, staples from my childhood. Zelda in real life horror jump scares. Yes. You know what I'll do is I will move my microphone to the other side and like lift it up a little bit, so then everybody else can jump every time it goes off too. Wouldn't that be so fun? And by so fun, I mean a little bit chaotic. Got a sandwich. Please, alright, it's a Galaxy Soldier. We take those. Those do constitute hits, in my opinion. They're one of the, like, 4 non-ghost rares in this set that I recognize as something good. So it's alright. Alrighty, we have the Chorus in the Sky, the Agent of Entropy, Generator Boss Stage, Nirvana High Paladin, and please be ghost. Chronicle Magician. Nope, that is not a ghost. I feel like this, like, the Chronicle Magician, I remember, like, seeing it maybe once before. Like, I have not seen that one pulled very many times. Don't know if it's just a difficult hit, even though it's not even, like, a good card. It's rigged. I wouldn't put it past Konami. I mean, in my opinion, Konami is just trying to, you know, spread mischief, discord even. It's kind of funny. I made a joke kind of about that earlier, because at work, every once in a while, Konami will randomly send stuff to, like, stores such as ours that, you know, is an OTS store. And so today, our random shipment, there was a jacket with, like, the Konami logo, or Yu-Gi-Oh logo on it. Your Tatsunekuro, and Razor the Mega Monarch. Once was good, not anymore. But, see, what was I just saying? Oh, but so they only sent one jacket. And obviously there are a lot more than one person, you know, that work there, that run the Yu-Gi-Oh events and stuff. And so I'm like, it's like they just want to make us fight. Got a Shuna, and ew. Well, yeah, they send us kind of cool stuff occasionally, but not enough for everyone. It's like, you would think they'd at least send like 2 or 3 maybe, but nope, they just a singular jacket. My manager was like, I'm a cop that. Very understandably. I mean, free jacket. Got a code generator, and alright. I mean, it's a crystal beast rainbow dragon. That's technically a hit. We just want a ghost though. Which is harder pull rates. I have not, well, I don't remember when I opened much of the OG ghosts from the past, and it definitely wasn't anywhere near as much as I've opened of this one. But from what I've heard from people, it sounds like Ghost 2 does have a little bit better hit rates, but that's just what I was able to figure out from the one Yu-Gi-Oh Facebook group that I'm in. So, I don't know how accurate that is. Alright, we got Tatsunekuro, and this is the last card. I want it to be spicy. It's not spicy. Well, we did at least get 3 technically hits. Some nice guys. You know, they've at least started going back up a little bit in value after the initial, like, you know, flood of them into TCG player. But my goodness, that was big ew. So you know what we're gonna do that's like the opposite of ew? Is put a top hat on this little silly guy. Speaking of little silly guys, so today we had this like modern event for Magic. That's one of the formats, modern. And I was gonna build a deck and play in it, so I stayed up like super late last night building a deck instead of like doing all the other things that I was supposed to do. And then, you know, I was gonna go play in it, and it started at like 11, so you know, I set a bunch of alarms. And then next thing I know, I'm waking up, I look at my phone, and it's 10:40. I slept through all my alarms, and it takes me 20 minutes just to get to work, so I was like, well, it's not meant to be. I'ma just go back to sleep. So I went back to sleep until I needed to get up for work, and did not get to participate. Stayed up all night building my deck. Just so that it could sit in my bag today. Anyways, we will get that silly little dapper fella and those other cards into your stack. We still have a pile for you, if I remember correctly. Also, I apologize for anybody that's paid for shipping this week. I am a little bit behind on taking care of shipping. I have been very busy this week. There's your stack. Alright, got those in there. Good to go. Dapper Seahorse, yes! No, only if it was a ghost. If only. Well, except, you know, not that one, because it wouldn't probably be a great thing if I drew a top hat on a ghost rare. Though, honestly, I'd say that'd be pretty legit. If I wasn't still unsure about whether or not I'll permanently keep my ghosts, I would totally draw a top hat on one of them. But, you know, there's still the possibility that I'm going to end up selling them so that I can buy more booster boxes of Magic. So, for that reason, I will not be drawing a top hat on one of my ghost rares. Plus, I think a lot of people would probably, like, start screaming at me in the chat, like, not the ghost rares! And I'd be like, it's fine. It's fine. They're just vibing. Everybody deserves to be a little bit dapper sometimes. Sometime I should find the top hat, the that my brother used when he was the Monopoly man for Halloween several years ago. Because, you know, nobody really uses it except for me on very rare occasions. So maybe I should wear the top hat sometime on stream. The only problem is it's a little bit big on my head, so it always like slides down, like almost covers my eyes, and I do generally prefer to be able to see. It's definitely a little bit nicer. And by a little bit, I mean I can't really function when I cannot see. I mean, unless it's like, you know, sometimes like you'll get up in the night, or me, I just am up in the night and, you know, need to like walk through a hallway, but I don't want to like turn the light on because it's like at the wrong side of the room or whatever. So you just turn it off and then you just have to walk through the darkness and try not to like hit anything, you know? So that I can function without seeing. I'm pretty good at that. Only occasionally run into things. I mean, like my room at night when it's really dark. When I go down to my room after work, there's like 2 hallway areas, both of which have like no access to light. It's also nighttime, so they're just super duper dark. So unless a random light in a room is on, I just like walk into complete darkness in my bedroom. And I always know that I just always am prepared to run into my chair, because the light switch is not in a great place because it's like on the same wall that I have my makeup desk against. And so there's just this big desk plus my chair that's only tucked in like 5% of the time. So I always have to run into the chair, but then I know that I'm to the right place so I can stick out my hand and slap the light switch and then I can see. I'm pretty good at it. It's like it's my routine almost daily. Gotta walk into that darkness and find the light switch. I mean, sometimes I accidentally leave on my light, though, so then I get home and I'm like, wow, I don't have to run into the chair to find the light tonight. This is great. But also not great, because electricity costs like a bajillion dollars, so I feel bad to my parents. And I said, thank you. I mean, I'm so proud of how far I've come. Though I think everybody that remembers still kind of misses, you know, the whiteboard and all of the silly things that I had to do to make my setup work. I mean, it was so bad because my computer could only my old computer could only run 1 webcam. And so I would stream off of my phone, and then I'd have a webcam that on my computer just pulled up on a non-recording video app thing so that you could see my face on the screen through my phone. And so every time I would put something like onto the screen, I would just be in the background and I'd just like go blurry because it'd focus on that instead of me on the computer screen. That was so complicated, but somehow I made it work for like quite a while until I finally was able to get my fancy computer that can actually run. This one will run 3 different webcams at a time. At one point it could do 4, but for some reason it just can't anymore. I do not understand why. But now, you know, at this exact moment you can see it's running 3 webcams, you know, plus my nice microphone. It's got some speakers, and I think that's everything that's plugged into it. Well, I mean, of course my mouse and my keyboard too, but yeah. Walking a dark hallway, here's a noise. See, I just simply choose to have no fear. If there is some sketchy creature of the darkness hiding in the dark depths of my basement hallway area thing. I don't even know if it constitutes a hallway because it's literally shaped like a triangle. Who has triangle-shaped hallways? Who does that? Why? Why is that a thing? Yeah, but anyways, it's a triangle, but the point being, if there's some weird, strange creature in there, I know where my sword hangs on my wall and it does not. So, I think everything will be okay. Also, I just simply decide that, you know, I am more powerful than whatever creepy thing is making noises. So if it tries to, like, overpower me, I'll just be like, nah fam, this ain't happening. You've got a real active imagination there. And if all else fails, he'll just start gaslighting it, and it'll be fine. The creepy creature will probably, you know, either leave out of annoyance, or I'll talk to it long enough to, like, get it distracted, and I'll be like, bro, what is this? Until I have time to grab my sword and just be like, get out of my house, you fiend. Or, you know, however else I deal with it. Maybe I'll just make a new friend. That sounds good, too. You know, that sounds a lot easier than, like, leaving my house to make friends. Leaving my house to make friends, that's a lot of work. It's very fortunate, and it just makes sense that all of my friends, basically, are just people that I met at work. That's it. I, like, don't know people from anywhere else. I mean, I guess I know a couple people from church, but I don't see or talk to them at almost anything other than at church or church events. So yeah, I could, you know, make a new friend. Creepy guy in the darkness. I'll be like, yo, I don't know what you're doing in my house. You're probably breaking the law. But, wanna go play Magic the Gathering together? That would be so perfect. I could have my creepy dark fiend of the hallway to play Magic with in the middle of the night. Cause see, my mom won't let me stay out super late to play Magic. But, like, if it was just at my house with my little, like, spooky creature of the darkness, we could just stay up all night and play Commander. I feel like this is a great idea. Man, I'ma have to start listening really carefully whenever it's dark so I can find a creepy dude of the night. Just vibin' shadow person to play Commander with. Maybe I'll even let him borrow my decks. Honestly, I wouldn't really want to, though, considering all my decks are worth a lot of money. Maybe I'll just make it its own deck, or like, help it build a deck, you know? I stay up all night to build decks. I'll just be like, yo, shadow friend, I'ma help you build a deck so we can play Commander, and it doesn't matter if it wants to, you know, play or not. I'm just going to be like, yes, you will be playing Commander with me, whether you like it or not. Are friends? No, you guys are friends. But I mean, like, friends that I actually can see in person, you know? If that makes any sense. but we do be fam. Yeah, see, we don't need to be friends because we are fam. And that is even better. Because, I mean, unless you have, like, some hatred of, like, being my fam, which would be really weird because I'm super cool and it would be a great blessing to anybody to be related to me, in my opinion. Both personal and professional opinion, that is. Anyways, we have got an order and we are straight up wiping Fusion Strike off of the board. A whole booster box! I'm excited. Let me grab this. It's been so long since we have opened a bunch of Fusion Strike, so I am really, really excited about this. It's such a fun little happy set. It's a weird set for a lot of reasons, but I love the alt arts in it. I was so excited when I finally, like, got the last alt art that I wanted from it, the Genesect. But, you know, it's got the Espeon, which is amazing, the Gengar, which is absolute fire, the Mew V and VMAX, which just both of them. I mean, I don't really like the VMAX as much because I feel like it's not that different from the regular VMAX. But, like, the V is adorable, and it actually looks different. Man, this set, I like this set. I definitely enjoyed this one. And this one has Celebi too, right? Yeah, because this set came out really close to my birthday last year. And I remember that the day after my birthday was the day that I bought my sword, had a job interview for the place that I now work, and then I also bought a Fusion Strike ETB. This was release week, so technically the set didn't release until Friday, but I found somewhere to get one like 5 days early. And I pulled a Celebi alt art out of it, which was one of the main cards I wanted, and I was so excited. The Mew V. I think I have a Mew V, but, like, I honestly am not sure because, ooh, first code card of the night, right in the trash. But I'm honestly not sure because I like traded and sold a few alt arts, and I can't remember if I kept one or not. Hopefully I did, because it's a great card. Alright, let's get going on this box. We got an energy, dancer, Simisage just trying to escape. Okay, I see how it is. Phalanx, we got Plusle, Sandygast, Stuffle, Sizzlipede, got Duramaka, Claydol reverse, and Claydol! Double Claydol! Look at all of the Claydol. What a way to start. What a way to start this silly little box. Alright, pack number 2. We've got, ooh, I like the Ninetales. And a Butterfree! Little silly guy. There is our code card. Whoosh. Claydol. Yes, Claydol times 2. This is multiplication. We need to get that one, Math Mech card we pulled you. Was it multiplication? Maybe it wasn't. I get all the Math Mech cards mixed up, but like at work lately, we've had a lot of people buying this one. I think it's Math Mech Diameter, and I'm like, I don't know, is this card just like gotten better, gone up in price, or just suddenly a bunch of people want to get it from us? I don't know. Got a Voltoy and Breloom. I wish they had given Breloom an alt art. That would have been so cute. At least in my opinion. I don't know. I mean, they did a lot of great alt arts for this set. They could have done Breloom alt art in the next set instead of... Is it Persiker or Meowth? I'm honestly not even sure if it's just Meowth or if it's a Persiker alt art, but either way, I have so many questions as well as concerns. We got Dragapult and a cute little Delcatty. This is the baby. Right, we need some texture now, though. Whoosh. Gotta get some spice, you know? That is what we like to see. We got an Impidimp and Maractus. It's a cactus Pokemon. I wonder who just, like, looked at a cactus and was like, I want this to be a Pokemon. And then they did it. Like... I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, they apparently also did it with like a candle and a chandelier and like several other inanimate objects. What's up with like making all these inanimate objects into Pokemon? Like, they really seem to like doing that. I mean, a lot of people just complained like they must be running out of ideas if they're straight up, you know, next thing you know, we're gonna have like a pencil Pokemon. Got Halucha and Meloetta. Meloetta alt art would be really spicy too. Whoosh. Wow, that went like forwards instead of to the side. I don't even know what that was. Excited for the new Pokemon games. I've heard some interesting things about it, and I don't know what to feel. But I mean, I'm sure people are looking forward to having a new game to play. Sword and Shield, you know, been a few years. So now we get new stuff. I'm really interested to see what they do with the TCG for it. Alright, we get a Gengar. But we'll have to wait a few more months for that one. Whoosh. I think it's like maybe February 2023 that we get the first set. Either way, I'm definitely looking forward to what they do. Gotta Beware and a Landorus. I hope that it vibes a little bit more than Sword and Shield era. Like, I don't know, Sword and Shield, it's not like it was bad. It started off really rough though. Like, I mean, they definitely did a lot of great stuff and made a lot of really popular cards. But a lot of the sets just, I don't know, compared to like some of the Sun and Moon and X and Y and older stuff, it just doesn't quite do it, you know? My goodness, where's the spice? Almost halfway through. Not a single card with texture. What is this silliness? You don't have time to be so silly. Gramble and Bolthound. I don't know why they printed so many Bolthounds though. It's like, yes, it is adorable. And I love dogs, and it's just a cute little electricity dog. But I feel like they printed like 50 of them. No, I cannot show the QR code on the codes because bots steal them whenever I do that. And so by covering them, that kind of gives it a chance so that, you know, non-bots can try and get the codes. Because we aren't about enabling those bots in their quest to take over the world and steal all of the codes. Whoosh! Silly robots. Snip, snip. Robots should just, you know, not try to steal our stuff. Kangaskhan. Also, this kitty. It's so cute. And I'm gonna just, like, struggle to show that code card. I thought it was gonna go in the trash, but it landed on top of the ETB tower instead. Spice! Nope, it's a Toxicroak. Since when did this even exist? I don't know how to feel. I don't love Toxicroak, but that I feel like might be the worst art. Whoosh! Bots to take the codes. I know it's ridiculous, but apparently there's some bots that just watch streams and steal all of the Pokemon codes. I don't even know. I've heard a lot about it, and it seems to be a problem because people are always struggling to get codes. Whoosh! There are some people that are super duper fast about it. I mean, I'm sure we've just about always got at least somebody working to get codes. It's pretty competitive. Steelix and Shauna. Ooh, that reminds me. Someone traded in a full art Shauna from, oh, I don't remember which X and Y set it was, but it's such a stunning card. And I'm like, dude, I want to buy this. I'm pretty sure I already have one, but I want to buy this one too. Because honestly, it's so pretty. And like, the newer Shauna isn't bad, but the older one just hits different. It just looks better. I'm not gonna lie. Got Makuhitu and a Claydol. Reminds us of that first pack. Whoosh! Where's the spice? Exactly. Where is this spice? We don't want this to just be flavorless. So not everybody is silly like me and likes really basic, plain tasting foods. Like, I mean, I guess I sometimes eat things with flavors, but today for lunch, I was kind of running behind because I got asked to come in early for work, so, you know, I wasn't, like, quite prepared, but I was able to get ready enough fairly quickly. But, snip. Let's see, what was I even saying? I low-key just, like, my brain. What was I talking about? I was talking about the Shauna, but did I finish talking about that? I'm so confused. Whoosh. X and Y base booster box. Holy smokes. Under 1K. Is that even possible? Double Oricorio. It's our second double. Whoosh. Oh, I thought it was gonna go in the trash, but it just like got stuck in this little like makeup tray. Sad times. Also sad times is the fact that we still haven't pulled the spice. Where is it? We just want some good stuff. Ooh, that one got in the trash though. It was nice. Go snip. Alrighty. Come on. No, it's just a Deoxys. At a Rickety. Let's see. I'm gonna take a quick second to tidy up the bulk because it's just turning into a pile that's already redeemed. My best guess is that it has something to do with the delay, because people in different places will have longer or shorter delays, I've realized, from like what's live happening for me. So you might just be in a location where you don't see stuff until a little bit after somebody else that's grabbing codes does. Or maybe the bots are getting them because people are really good at making bots, really good at whatever they do. Like Discord bots. There are some fantastic Discord bots. Very, very complicated stuff. You got a Caterpie and Absol. more like absolutely disappointing. Where's the spice? Just not even a single VMAX. What is this wildness? Got a Melmetal, an Electrode. I don't understand how we could go through this many packs and we're still just waiting for the spice. Just waiting. We just want a little bit of spice, you know? We've got a few packs left, but like, my goodness. Whoosh. For member prices. Kind of membership is this? Is it costly? Oh, there's something. Please be spicy! Well, it's a Genesect. This used to be like an $11 card. It's only like $4 now, but it used to be a little better. I think it's just because it's playable. I mean, he's got a pretty nice ability. People do be liking that. Snip, snip. Alright, this is the 4th to last pack. If we don't pull a single card with texture from this booster... Oh, okay, I feel so much better. Feels so much better. We finally got something. Secret Rare Dancer. That is much more like it. I feel better now. The texture. We have texture! Mission accomplished. Though I would prefer an Altart. We could still get an Altart. I mean, technically, that would be much preferable. We do at least have a secret rare now. We have made progress. That is what we like. We like progression. Snip, snip. Save. I mean, if we don't get a single VMAX though, like, what is that? Oh, the Gudra. I love Gudra. So cute. I want to do some custom Gudra art at some point, because I just love Gudra. And I mean, Gumi and Sliggoo are both amazing as well. So I should really do some art of them, but I guess I don't really have a ton of time for art. I could try to do some custom nails, but that would take an extremely long amount of time to make some custom Gumi Gudra Sliggoo nails. I guess I could just do Gumi, since Gumi's a little bit smaller. Oh, is there something? Nope. I was deceived. Feeding the games. No, I don't think I will, since I don't really play any video games, like, at all. So, yeah. Got Phantom and Palisand. I mean, I guess, like, a couple weeks ago I played Minecraft with my younger siblings. But, yeah, I just don't play games enough for it to really make sense for me to get it. I would much rather just, you know, keep collecting cards and playing Magic, because that is what I like. Alrighty, well, we got a secret rare. That is literally the only card with texture. I mean, we did get a few cute V's in there too, but I'm just like, what was that? That was such a weird box. You know what? We're gonna throw an Evolving Skies pack in there and see if we can get you something a little bit better, or at least try. Litleo. I forgot you have Pinsir. So now you have Litleo and Pinsir in there too. Whoosh. Alright, I will go ahead and get those all added into your stack. A nice addition. Your stack is getting pretty thick. Like with 4 C's. Maybe 4.5. Thick with 4.5 C's. I think that sounds about accurate. I would quickly tidy this up. A lot of little pieces of packs. Yeah, not gonna lie, that was a pretty brutal box. I mean, what gets me is that there weren't even any VMAXs. Like, what? Ever since they changed up the hit rates on boxes, it's just so much more chaotic. Like, I don't even know. Japanese Scarlet and Violet dual box come with... Ooh, I do like exclusive promos! But I still probably don't really have a reason to buy it, because it will just sit and do nothing. I mean, I don't even have a console to play it on. The only thing I have for gaming is my PC. I mean, I guess I could just buy it and, like, give it to one of my siblings and be like, here, play with this on your Switch. Because I think, like, most, if not all of my other siblings have their own Nintendo Switch. Not me, though. Not me. Instead, I have all of the trading cards that I could ever need. Actually not. I need more. I still need more. Do a giveaway. That's not a bad idea. But don't video games cost like $60? I could give away so many cards instead. Like cards. Alright, I think we've got an order. Yes, looks like we've got a mystery pack for Chase. Let's see, where are those mystery packs? Trying to see. Oh, is it this one? Yes, these would appear to be mystery packs. Alright, let's see what we've got for you. Get some mystery pack advice. Alright, we're starting off with a Zarude. And for our second card, we have a first edition Almondite from Fossil. Look at the cute little guy. He's just a little silly guy. I'll go ahead and get those added into your stack. Let's see. I gotta remember which box it is in. Apparently not that box. Maybe this box. Yes, there it is. Alright, we got those in there for you. And let me double check orders one more time. I just realized it's just after 2, and I told myself that I was only going to stream for an hour tonight. So I've got like 13 minutes. We got 13 minutes left, and then I have to make myself stop stream so that I can finish TCG Player and go to bed. Because sleep is important. And Sunday's like the day that I have to wake up the earliest most of the time. Dual pack is like 120. That's a lot of money. I could like buy a magic booster box for that much. I wish Pokemon booster boxes were a little more affordable like that. But kind of it's difficult to find them for, you know, a price that's not very expensive. With a book of illustrations. Wow. They making it real fancy. Definitely sounds like they're doing some fun stuff. I think I will probably still not. I might try to find somebody to like buy or trade for the promos. I just need to figure out, you know, someone that plays the game doesn't collect the cards. It'll be perfect. I'll be like, let me buy those cards. And they'll be like, yes please, I just want the games. And then life will be all good and dandy. Modern such should not be expensive. Like, if they're brand new, we should be able to afford them. But no. It's like, I mean, it's been kind of better since they finally, you know, are catching up with demand. But still, some things are just so expensive to get a hold of. And it does not help that, like, all of the big companies now are increasing their prices on stuff, so stores have to pay more for them, which means that we gotta pay more for them too, which I don't like. Think about the children. The children just want to enjoy their cards. Only Japanese though. Oh. So like the Japanese games? So like the same as Arceus? 'Cause I mean, so they did eventually make the promo Arceus in English just in a collection box. I know, I bought 2 of them. I opened 1. I wish I bought more than 2. I wish I bought like 10. A whole case. 2 cases. I want all of the Arceus boxes, but I only ever got 2. I only have 1 sealed, and I think it's up there with my Eevee collection. I have like 3, maybe? Of the Radiant Eevee boxes, because I'm kind of obsessed with them, and I want to have a supply of Eevee mats for as long as, you know, I need mats, which is forever. I will always need mats. As an immortal being, there will never be a time when I do not require Eevee mats, you know? It's pretty well stocked. I'm sure one day I'll be rich enough that I can just, like, buy them off eBay, too, when they become, like, a bajillion dollars. Let's see, I'm gonna check orders real quick. Got about 10 more minutes before I'm gonna make myself wrap up for the night. I know it's not a very long stream, but at least it's something. Yeah, hopefully, I don't actually know how streams are gonna go next week in terms of my own streams. Like, because I'll be starting to do streams for Hilltop, and I'm not totally sure of kind of like the timetable for that, or how long I'm gonna be doing streams for, like how long they'll be. But I'm gonna try to kind of balance it out, and I think do I have 2 days off next week or just 1? I think I have 2 days off next week, so that'll leave more time for everything else. Yeah, the game shop I only work Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Oh, but Thursday, I forgot. So this week is my family reunion. That it's not that I'm not excited for it, but I'm also like not that excited for it. Like, yes, I love my family, and it's been a very long time since I've seen like any of my extended family, but it's just like 2 days straight of doing things together, and that sounds beyond exhausting. I do not have very good stamina, and they're gonna make me wake up like early. And by early, I mean before noon. I mean, it might even be like, 8 o'clock type early. Let me see if I can find it. What my mom sent me. She sent me like, aha, here it is. So, oh, I guess Thursday night we're not starting until like dinner time. But then Friday, it's supposed to be an all-day thing, but I have work on Friday, so I don't have to be there all day. Woo! But apparently they're expecting us to be waking up between 8 and 9 a.m. for breakfast. That is not realistic for me. Not at all. And then we're gonna go to this dinosaur museum for like 2 hours. Walking around for 2 hours. That sounds so exhausting. And then lunch. And then we're gonna go to a different museum for like 2 hours. Even more walking around. I think I don't know. I probably will just have to leave for work after that. Maybe I should ask to change my shift so that I can skip the second museum, but then be back home in time for, apparently we're going to be doing a Survivor game. It's like based off of the show Survivor, but we're just gonna be meeting at some like gym place and doing whatever my dad came up with. Also, apparently it's my aunt's birthday, so we're gonna have birthday cake, except that I'll be at work then, so. And some kind of talent show, which I do not want to be cursed into participating in. And I mean, it's not like I don't have anything to showcase, but like, I don't feel that they could fully appreciate the entertainment that I can provide. Which is mostly just me like talking for several hours straight on live stream. I'm really good at that. I mean, a lot of my talents are like creating things, and creating things takes a really long time. I don't think they want to sit there and watch me for 10 hours straight design some really cool nails. I mean, I could just make like a compilation video of like some cool things that I have done, but that sounds boring, But I will be at work most likely then, so I guess it doesn't matter. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. Do I kind of feel bad though? I know my mom is annoyed that I'll like be missing part of it, but I'm like, you don't want to be there either. So like, surely you can understand. I mean, also it's work. It's like my job. One of my jobs. I have so many jobs. I collect jobs. In addition to collecting shiny cardboard, I also collect jobs. I love it. It's a lot of work, but I like collecting jobs. And now I've got working at a game shop, working for Hilltop, streaming, and TCG player. I have 4 currently collected. I used to have a bunch of others collected, but unfortunately I've had to like let them go. Like I used to be a dog sitter. You know, I'd take care of people's dogs when they were like on vacation and stuff. That was good times, but then I started like having mild allergic reactions to a lot of the dogs, like skin reactions. So it's not like I like couldn't breathe, but like my skin would get bright red and itchy for like the rest of the day, which is miserable. So yeah, I don't really dog sit anymore. Also, just it's inconvenient with my schedule because my schedule is really weird. And so, yeah, I don't dog sit anymore, but I used to, and that was fun. By a certain amount, you get a set of nails with your purchase. We like those deals. We like getting deals. We tried to get ghosts. We really did. I can't decide, like, should I try and get more ghosts from the past, or should we just move on? I'm not sure. I mean, I could also try and get more Lost Abyss, but at the same time, the English set is not that far from releasing. Let's see, let me see when it releases. Sometime this month, I think. No, what? Next month. It's the September 9th. So technically, I guess we have about a month. So I might as well get more Lost Abyss, maybe. But like through to space. Zombie's like, no, get more ghosts. Alright, I'll work on that. I gotta recover from accidentally opening 3 boxes of Power of the Elements. But then we will get some more ghosts from the past and Lost Origin. Because that be the spice. I really want to pull someone an Altard out of Lost Origin. Like, that's it. Or Lost Abyss. Lost Abyss is the Japanese. Lost Origins is the English. When I tell you that I have been getting those two so mixed up. Because, I mean, most of the time the English and the Japanese sets, like, are just... The Japanese sets are just, like, complete random, almost nonsense. That very rarely has anything to do with the names for the English sets. And I mean, sometimes they're somewhat similar, but not quite to the extent that's as difficult as Lost Origin and Lost Abyss. They're just too close. Oh yes, Incandescent Arcana is soon too? Let me see. September 2nd, so that'll be like a week before. I'm going to be poor in September. I would be buying so much Pokemon. I think, when does the next Magic set release? Oh, the thing that was supposed to come out in August was delayed till October. So does that mean not till October? I thought there was at least one more set. Oh, it's Dominaria United. Dominaria United release date. That's what I want to see. September 9th. Yes! So, Pokemon and Magic release dates gonna be on the same day. This is gonna be so bad. Because you see, the thing is when new Magic sets come out, I buy a whole case of booster boxes. And my plan has been to buy a whole case of booster boxes for Lost Origin too. So that's not good. I'm gonna have to save up a lot of money this month, because September is just going to absolutely destroy me. I mean, technically I'll probably have the Magic stuff like a week before release, because that's when like stores that, you know, are like tight with Wizards of the Coast get their stuff. And then the Pokemon, I mean, I guess I'll probably have a bunch for pre-release, which is, I can never remember if Pokemon pre-release is 1 or 2 weeks before official release. But yeah, so I'll be buying a lot of those, and it's gonna be fun. Lugia Altart! Oh, that would be so cool if they do that! I have heard a little bit about that being a possibility, and that would seriously be so so spicy. We need a Lugia altar. We just do. I really hope, I really hope they do that. I'm really excited if they do to see how they do it. Because, I mean, it's no secret that some alt arts definitely turned out better than others. But, Lugia, they can make that so cool. Anyways, I do think it's probably time for me to wrap up for tonight. It was a fun little short stream, though. We need to sell alt art. I'll work on that. I'll work on that one. But yeah, it's been a fun night. I'll try to stream next week. I mean, either way, I'll be doing a lot of streams. I just don't know how many personal as compared to Hilltop streams. But either way, I will be talking at the camera for several hours a day most days next week. So don't you worry. Except for Thursday and Friday, I guess. But I usually don't stream on Fridays. But Thursday, I don't know. I mean, technically, I think... Technically, I could probably get a stream in because everybody's still gonna go to sleep like at normal times except for me, because even if I try, my brain's like, sleep? Nah, you don't need that. So maybe we will have one on Thursday, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, that will wrap up for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time.